Hello guys, and welcome back to Let's Play KotOR. Alright, well, where we last left off, we were buying things from this alarm guy, and looking around the apartment here, we found Dia, and she's got a problem with a guy Holden, who was hitting on her, and blah blah blah. But now I think we should truly begin the search for Bastila. So, we gotta talk to people, and find out if they know anything about the escape pods. Here's another low security door, so let's use Carth's security skill to break into that, shall we?
On it. It's open.
There we go, there's a Twi'lek in here.
Yes?
Let's see what she has to say. Well, now I just feel bad about it. Just kidding. Okay. You know, in this game, when you do bad things, you get dark side points and stuff like that. It'll affect your alignment, as you can see here, between light and dark. So, because you know how in Star Wars there's a light side and a dark side. But when you steal from these people, you don't get any dark side points. So I figure, you know, hey, why the hell not? There is a significance to it, though. Having a lot of dark side points will make you very powerful in dark side powers.
It's open.
That kind of spoiled it. Yeah, you do become a Jedi later on. Okay, there. I'm sure most of you probably assume that, though, anyway. It's kind of obvious. You're not just going to be a regular soldier throughout the whole thing. Here's an authority. They're like, please don't hurt me. I'll do whatever you ask. It's like, well, just sit there and I won't do anything, I swear. You know, usually you just use tab, but I just like to click the picture.
On
I don't know why.
It's open.
I'm a clicker. So there's nobody in here but a footlocker. So let's see more computer spice parts. Look at that beautiful view. It's breathtaking.
Yes?
Alright. Hey, look, a janitor.
Hey there, watch where you're walking. I just cleaned those floors.
Sorry, I didn't know.
Well, all right then, no hard feeling. My name's Kadir. I'm the janitor for this building. You must be the new tenant here, right? Never thought they'd rent that abandoned apartment. You look like an off-worlder. What happened? You get stuck here because of the quarantine? Can't see any other reason someone would want to rent that old apartment.
I want to ask you some questions.
Don't know how much I can tell you, but seeing as how you're new here.
Okay. Tell me about terrace.
Decent enough place to live, I guess, except for the lower levels. That's where the swoop gangs hang out. Just stay in Upper City and you'll be fine. You also might want to check out the cantina. I used to go there when I was younger. Good place to get a drink and find out what's going on in the Upper City.
Where's the canteen?
Just keep following the apartment complex ring until you come to the elevator. It'll take you out to the upper streets there. And from there, just head south a ways. You can't miss it.
Alrighty. We'll be going then.
I should get back to work anyway. I'll probably see you around. I'm here most of the time. The building doesn't clean itself, you know.
Alright, well that was Kadir the janitor, and he tells us that the best place to get information is the cantina. So, we just need to take the elevator outside, and if I remember correctly, the elevator is right here. And, we just gotta head north a ways, or south a ways. It looks like north, because, well, you know, it's the way we're facing. Oh, journal entry. I remember this just tells you about the transit back. What you can do is, not in all places, but in most places, you go to your map here, and then you click Return to Hideout, and then when you click OK, it'll actually take you back to the apartment complex. So, yeah. Don't ask me how. I guess you just magically teleport, but nah. I'm sure in reality you walk there, but it's just a quick little way to get back to base. Here's the escape pod where we crashed. There's like little droids checking out the place. Okay, so heading south. Uh-oh. Something seems to be bothering Carth. Maybe you should speak to him and see if you can get him to open up about it. Yeah, sure, why not? Speak to Carth.
Yes, what's on your mind?
I'd like to know some more about you, Carth.
Me? Well, I've been a star pilot for the Republic for years. Seen more than I should, of course. I fought in the Mandalorian Wars before all this started. But with all that, I've never experienced anything like the slaughter these Sith animals can unleash. Not even the Mandalorians were that senseless. My homeworld was one of the first planets to fall to Malak's fleet. The Sith bombed it into submission, and there wasn't a damn thing our Republic forces could do to stop it.
You're talking like it's your fault. Like you failed somehow.
It shouldn't be my fault. I did everything I could. I followed my orders and did my duty. That shouldn't mean I failed them. I didn't.
Sorry, Carth. I didn't mean to upset you.
No, I know. Don't worry about it. I must not be making much sense. You probably mean well with your questions. I'm just not accustomed to talking about my past very much. At all, actually. I'm more used to taking action. Keeping my mind focused on the business at hand. So let's just do that. If you have more questions, ask them later.
Damn. Someone's a little ruffled. Alright, let's see what the journal entry says. You've discovered that Carth's homeworld was attacked by the Sith, though he was reluctant to talk about it. Perhaps you could talk more later after you gain more experience. It says, Keble's shop, huh?
Hello there. I haven't seen you in my shop before. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kebla Yurt. Welcome to the Equipment Emporium. You looking to buy some supplies? My shop's the largest one in all of Upper Terrace. Best selection on the planet. Whatever you need, I've got. Well, mostly.
Mostly? What do you mean by that?
The Sith confiscated all my heavy weapons, and they impounded all my ships and swoop bikes. But I've still got a real nice selection, if you're interested.
Alright, yeah, let's see what you got.
Just so you know, the prices on the items are final. No bargaining here. This isn't a swap meet, okay? I only deal in top-notch stuff.
This isn't a swap meet. You guys hear that? This isn't no swap meet. I swear. Okay, well, the only thing she's got that's really good is this, Bonadian alloy heavy suit. You see, it's a heavy suit, yet the proficiency is light, so if, like, you're a scoundrel in this would be amazing. But, see how high the dexterity bonus is? But, we're soldiers. So, this is not worth the 900 credits. So, yeah. There's really nothing that she has, except this pre-McCree detonator. We're going to need this later. Don't question it. It's only 50 credits. Okay, and yeah. She's got some decent weapons like this right here, the Sith sniper rifle. It's pretty decent. I don't think it's worth 1,500 credits really, but yeah. It's not customizable either. If it was customizable, it'd be well worth 1,500. But and then there's this double-edged, not double-edged, double-bladed Chani Ritual brand. Very good, but not upgradable. But you know, I think it's only 2,800. And being that I have the two weapon proficiency, I could definitely use it. But I like my vibro blade. So, you know, the prototype one we got, the custom, I like that. So, no. Yeah, really nothing. I guess I'll just buy, like, a med pack. There we go. Maybe 2. Okay, hope that helps your business. Alright, let's get out of here. Cantina should be this a ways. Yep, uh-oh. There's a Sith guard out front. Oh boy, what do we do? I guess he doesn't care. Oh yeah. Feel the liveliness in here. Who's this?
What do you want? Have you come here just to bother me, or do you wish to test yourself against the best Pazaak player on Taurus?
Who are you?
My name is Niklos. I'm the unofficial champion of the Pazaak circuit here on Taurus. If you don't mind losing your wager, we could play a few hands.
What a cocky bastard. Well, I would play Pazaak, but I don't have a deck.
You don't even have your own deck?
What?
Then why are you bothering me? You can't play Pazaak without your own deck. If
What?
you're serious about Pazaak, go speak to old Garuk on the other side of the tavern. His gambling days are over, and he's looking to sell his deck.
He's gonna sell his deck, huh? I love the way the guy says deck. Like, his accent just makes it sound like, Alright, you should know. Okay, so this old guy's selling a deck. So, hey, old guy, I wanna buy your deck.
Hello there, youngster. You interested in buying the Pazaak deck of an old man looking to get out
Got
of
it?
the
You know, it
gambling
even
game?
sounds like when
Just
he says
50
it.
credits, and I'll sell you all my cards. I'll even throw in a free lesson to boot. It's a great deal, if you can afford it.
Sure.
Glad to see you're interested in the grand old game. The rules are pretty simple. Here, I'll load them up into your data pad so you can check them out anytime you want. Good luck. I hope the game's as good to you as it was to me. Now, is there anything else I can do for you?
Okay, so Pazaak is a really fun game. It's a lot like Blackjack, but with a big variety of different cards. And instead of 21, the max is 20. But, you know, we should really start asking people questions about, you know, the Undercity escape pods and whatnot, so let's ask them some questions.
Of course, of course. My mind isn't as sharp as it used to be. That's why I'm giving up the gambler's life. But I think I can still manage to answer some simple questions.
Okay, do you know anything about those Republic escape pods that crashed down in the Undercity?
I spend my days here in the cantina, sipping ale and chatting with the folks who want to buy. I don't have much use or care what goes on outside these walls. I don't see much point in worrying about that kind of stuff now that I've given up the gambler's life. Is there anything else I can do for you?
I don't know, he couldn't help us. Let's get out of here.
Of course, of course. No sense in a youngster like you wasting your days away with an old man in a dingy bar. But if you ever want to chat, you know where to find me.
Okay, journal entry. Yeah, this is just all the basics of Pazaak, but I already know how to play the game. Now, let's beat this Russian bastard. At least I think he's Russian. Some kind of... Well, I mean, Russia doesn't exist in this universe, but he still has the accent. Hold on. I'm going to save, because I like to save before I do a game. Because if you lose, you can just reload the save and then not lose your credits.
I saw you're getting a Pazaak lesson from that old fossil Garuk. Learning the rules of Pazaak is easy, but actually playing the game is a much greater challenge.
Oh dear.
Normally, I wouldn't bother with a novice like you. But since Gerud was banned for hustling cards, I haven't been able to find a good game around here. Do you wish to play him?
I don't think he really hustled cards. He doesn't seem like the kind of guy who would do that. And, yeah, let's play.
I'm going to enjoy relieving you of your credits almost as much as I'm going to enjoy humiliating you.
We'll see about that, Nicholas. Okay. Now I will add all the cards to my deck. And there you go. Okay, now I will tell you how game works as we play. So, okay, you get a random card each time, you know, like in Blackjack. And then you have a hand which is like +5. So say if I had 15 and added up to, and I used +5, then that would be 20, and I would stand at 20. And the only way he could beat me then was to either... Well, actually, the only way is, yeah, to match 20, and then even then it would just be a tie. He would not beat me. Okay, he got 1. Okay, now I have 8. 7. 18. Now you see I have +2, so I use +2, now I have 20, and now he used his card. And now he has 20, so it's tied. So now we go again. The first 1 to 3 wins. Okay, 19. Now if I can match 20, I beat him. But if I match 19, it ties, and if I go under or over 20 like that, then I don't have any minus cards, so I lose. Okay, but it's not over yet. Oh, of course he has minus card, because, you know, he is just so cool. And I lose again. This is not good, people. We are on the ropes. Oh dear. 17. I cannot stand at 17. If I do, he'll definitely beat me. We have to take a chance and hope. We have to trust in the heart of the cards. Fuck you, Heart of the Cards.